It's time for TCR Asia to get underway from the Buriram International Circuit, and it looks like it will be Zheng Dong from the pole position to hang on, but it will be the inside working for Huang Doyong. But watch out for 3 wide with Max Hart. Can he cross him over? Oh, the top 2 crossover. Max Hart can't get through. He gets tripped up as a result. It's going to be a 3-way drag race towards turn number 3 as we head down at speed. Dancing any kind of mid-speed rotation. Santoso 360 around at turn 7 is somehow barely avoided by Jiang. Now I believe that is there as we make our way towards the end of the opening lap with 15. Look at that, yeah, Max Hart damage on the rear bumper. Is going to see a rebound. So wiggle from your top 2, if not 3. And then Santoso, the car's already gone mid-corner to show you just how loose these cars are and how hard they're still pushing on lap 1. Look at that there. Through turn 6, they're getting up and over the apex curve to the dirt on the inside of it there, Scott, and dragging that back onto the track with them as we watch here towards turn number 9. Part of it to turn 8, they come to this first right-hander, bit of crossover, and Dippo to the inside, and he will get there at turn 9, and should have that one sorted out unless he's vulnerable to a crossover and counter-attack down at turn 12.
To Luke Coren's team and saying, hey, hit that one inside the track boundaries if you can. And as soon as I finish, no sooner do I finish saying that, then it's up and on the timing screens. First warning, outside the track boundaries once again, and this is going to present an opportunity. Dippo slides down the inside. Both of them a little bit of a lock-up as they get down to turn number 8. And Dippo's going to immediately cover on the run down to turn number 9 as well, not open up and present the opportunity back. Zheng Dong leads the way by 5 seconds or so as it currently stands. Max Hart's had an issue on that most recent lap. Just ran a 48.4. Max Hart might be having an issue by the way down.
Yeah, it's definitely a poor lap from him, that's for sure. Yeah, well, I'm just waiting to see if it comes. I'm not sure if it is. So I think we might need to break the news. Your current race leader, Zheng Dong, has been issued a 30-second time penalty for a false start to begin the race. Now, I just actually looking back through some of the articles that were published from the opening weekend of the championship back in Sepang in May. It's not the first time one of these Hyundai NYZ Street cars has been issued a time penalty for a starting infringement. It was the second race of the weekend at Sepang back in May, where it was Huang Doyong got a 30-second penalty for not being correctly positioned in his grid box. Well, yeah, that should probably take him out of any contention. In fact, a 30-second penalty right now puts him all the way back, more or less. Actually, no, hang on, I need to wait for the time.
Yeah.
About 8th, maybe. I think it'll be 8th. I have to confirm that once it updates.
So we'll just wait at the moment. You can see that Hyundai NYZ Speed just getting the news at the moment coming through on their timing on the phones.
Here's a better angle. No lights, but... Or is he, because he's out of the grid box? He's like, or is he like, he's borderline on the grid box there. That right front tyre was awfully close to being on the line. Could it be the grid box, which is exactly what his teammate got back in Sepang?
The run home for Zheng Dong hasn't let off the pace at all. His last lap time was only 0.7 of a second slower than his fastest lap time on the race. Might have been a sketchy opening lap, but he's come out of it with the straightest car, with the quickest car, and he's driven the wheels off it to get here. And very important that he did, because if he'd have backed off and preserved the car just a little bit, well, he wouldn't be finishing 4th after receiving a 30-second time penalty. So it'll be a win on the road. 30 seconds to come, and then your effective leader will be Huang Doyong, who will take the race victory after penalties have been applied. Max Hart will get home and take effective 2nd place. A little bit of damage on that car. They'll have a look at that one overnight, get it back to its preferred condition. And Umar Abdullah made some ground in this race as well. Gets back to 4th place at the line, and Dippo, starting from deep in the field, is going to pick himself up a class victory in the cup standings as well. Zhang Nan gets home for P2, caught on the last lap by Luke Coren, who'll take home P3 in your cup standings. Benny Santoso, you wonder what could have been for him. Spin on lap number 1, could have been an A-class win. And he's been very quick this season in terms of the cup standings. actually finished third outright, I believe, back at race number 3 of the season for TCR Asia. And that is going to do it. And I'll tell you what, Huang Doyun is going to win his first race of the season, and the first time a driver outside of Zhang Zhengdong and Max Hart wins the race this season.
That he does indeed. So it's now 3 of the Hyundai N by Z Speed drivers with race wins to their name in TCR Asia 2024. It just means that unfortunately the old one that's out is now Benny Santos, although he's racing in the Cup category, so maybe not quite the same in that respect. But timing updates, it shows indeed Zhang Zhendong officially finishing 23.4 seconds behind Huang Doyun for the race on timing. So there we are, all said and done. Just the one penalty there affecting the race results. And Benny, as said Scott, as they came across the line, that there is your podium. Huang Doyun on the top step, Max Hart coming home in second, and Umar Abdullah breaking up the Hyundai party with a third place finish.